What's up, guys? Chasing Lamey here with episode 146 of the Journey. Today we are in Premier League action with Blackburn for the first time as we play Brighton. So, like, subscribe, ring the bell. We're going to go straight into the match. So, I'll see you after the intro. So our starting lineup for our Premier League debut is Hine in goal, it's Rankin, Costello, Lynch, Orr and Maatsen at the back, Clausen and Nishimura, a new signing in the centre of midfield. Alex Sandro, who we've had for a while, I signed him in January, but he played for two teams last season, so couldn't play for us at all last year. He's coming on the right wing, but I do have bids for him, so it's going to be a case of let's see how he does, and maybe we'll complete that loan transfer out. But he's a Brazilian 25-year-old that I signed from Palmeiras, Palmeiras on a free after he spent a couple of seasons out on loan and looked decent for last season's standards, not necessarily for this season, but you know, such is life. We'll try him out. Guerrero starts as the attacking midfielder next to Nfunku, and Jonas Pfeifferich, our new striker, starts up top. On the bench, it's Nagakura, it's Baltazar, who's also been around the squad for a while out on loan, Delforge, who was our record signing, Manolo, Garrett, Hugh Hughes, again another player we sent on loan last year. He comes back looking like a very, very good player. By the way, such a good player he looks like after a season at Kilmarnock, just filthy. We signed him from Manchester City on a free when they released him, and he just looks pure filth. It's a little bit crazy, but you know, we'll see if we'll see how that goes. He's 23, he will still develop. Alex Lowry, who's had an interesting summer, is on the bench as well. He got dropped by Scotland because he wasn't playing well enough, despite the fact he'd been playing brilliantly for me. Go figure that. Pep is there as well, another new signing. He was signed as a left back, but he can play left wing. We'll put him on the bench. And Dale Vipond up top as well. I want to give him one last chance before I sell him. I will probably sell him because he doesn't score a lot of goals, but we'll give him a chance today, and we will get out there and we'll see if we can get a win to kick off our Premier League season, or see if we get absolutely murdered. I don't know where Brighton are predicted to finish. I could have looked, but I didn't. So that is life. We'll go into the dressing room. We'll say our home form is important to us, go out there and make home advantage count, which can tell everyone to make a difference and make us proud, because there's not a lot of point in telling them to, expecting them to control anything. Send them out there. Hopefully, I mean, I would settle for, if you offered me a draw at kickoff, I would take that, but I'd take that for every game this season and we go down. So that's life. We've got to try and win something. What a Brighton team, by the way. Ferguson and Pedro Gilmore. Oh, it's dirty. It's a dirty team. As I said, first day of the season, we don't actually know where anyone is in relation to anyone else, but we are ready to get underway. We are, of course, in our blue and white halves, and Brighton are playing in green and black stripes. I've forgotten how to English. That's good. Quite a lot of very good players in that Brighton team. Pfeiffer's got a free kick, though, into the box for Guerrero, who heads the ball over the net. And, well, the first attack we see of the game is ours. We'll encourage the boys. Maybe, just maybe, we can make something happen here. I'm not confident, but, you know, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can make happen. Throw in for Brighton, and it's been a very unexciting first half of football. We're half an hour in now. Second highlight of the game. It's going beautifully. Vanderson, though, into the box for Brighton. Will cut it back. Gets stopped by Hine, I think it was. Guerrero heads it away, but only as far as a Brighton player. It's gone nowhere. And if that's the most excitement we see in this game, then it's gone well. It's gone really well. Lynch and Funky and Sandro are not doing well for us, though. We're going to try and encourage everyone again. Just need someone to kind of figure it out, I think. I think we're just sort of finding our feet at this level is what's going on. And once we do, we will be mediocre. Let's tell everyone to give their fans their money's worth. We'll grab Funky, we'll grab Sandro, and we will grab Kieran Lynch. Give them the old pointy. Tell them we're not happy. Send them back out there. Hopefully things improve in the second half. If they don't, I've got replacements for everyone on the bench. And we will go from there, really, because nothing is dramatically happening. The only thing we're leading on stats-wise is fouls, which is a great sign. Especially with Nfunku, who is a key player for us, being on a booking. But Rankin Costello has a corner into the box, looking for Lynch, can't quite get there. Falls to Nfunku, forward for Nishimura, has put, I thought it was shooting then, goes out to Rankin Costello for a cross. Maguire has picked that up for Brighton. Now that Evan Ferguson has a chance to counter-attack, which we don't want to happen if we can avoid it. Atoy to Maguire. Maguire going forward, plays it to Yao Pedro out wide for Maguire. Ferguson steaming into the box, cuts it back for Ferry. Ferry inside now. He's cutting inside. Gilmour, he'll be looking to shoot from range, won't he? He will. Hine will tip it behind. We've given Brighton a corner, but we look very, very good. And my friend, the useless ambulance, has appeared again as João Pedro takes the corner into the box, headed away, hopefully. Sandro should have that cleared, doesn't. As fallen to Maguire, we've got to just stop him from getting a cross in here. Cuts it back to Vanderson. Vanderson, he's left the man for dead. And, well, Atoyi goes back now, and we have just not looked great in the second half. I'm going to go make some changes. So just the 4 changes so far. Baltazar on at centre-half for Kieran Lynch because he was looking nervous. Manolo goes on at left-back for Maatsen. He's looking aggressive, though, which is a slight worry. Lowry on the right wing. Pep, who is nervous, on the left wing. I might take off Guerrero as well at some stage to send on Hugh Hughes. But for now, we're just going to see how this set of changes helps us out. Luca on a run down the near side to Yao Pedro, back to Luca. Luca with a cross, and that's gone through everyone to Liam Maguire, who puts it away. I don't know how we've defended that badly. I don't. Every player who is in that defence is good enough to be dealing with what is not exactly a difficult cross here. I mean, yes, Lucas kind of fizzed it a little bit. Gilmour's not anything special, though, and it is Guerrero who's really let them in. I think I am going to make that sub, just partly because I'm not happy with whatever he was trying to do there, partly because I need to find a goal now, and if I'm going to try and find a goal, it's going to have to be from somewhere. I don't want to take Pfeiffer off because he will score for us this season. He will score a lot for us this season, I've no doubt. But we do need something a bit more potent in the attacking area, and I'm going to try and figure out if Hughes is the only. He's looking good since he's come on. We'll see if he can possibly create something in the dying moments. So goal kick for Brighton. Merkovic to Van Hecker. Van Hecker with a ball forward to Atoyi. Atoyi gives it to Maguire, the goal scorer, who goes forward for Evan Ferguson. We're not defending. Oh, we have defended. Good. Clausen now on the ball. Goes back to Baltazar. Baltazar forward for Clausen. Clausen back to Orr. Orr has all the time in the world and hopefully won't do what he was doing in the Championship and try and play midfield. It's gone back to Hine, who goes forward for Baltazar. Baltazar, chance to go forward for Nishimura, to Pep, to Hughes, who takes one touch, beats his man, forward for Friday. What did I say about Pfeiffer? Is it offside? We're going to go to VAR. I think it might have been, but you've seen the boy can at least put it in the net. It's been disallowed. That's disappointing. But, Hughes doing very well there. Beats his man and gets past him. Keeps hold of the ball. He was miles offside. I didn't even see where he was until Hughes played the ball. I wasn't expecting an early attempt at a through ball, if I'm honest. But we've got 10 minutes left, and we're looking okay. We're not pulling up any trees, but we're looking acceptable in terms of, Brighton. We'll see where they're predicted to finish at the end of the game, but you'd expect them to be mid-table. So losing 1-0 on our first outing in the Premier League. I've said that now as we go for a second goal being conceded, haven't I? What's Pep doing? Just get your foot. There you go, son. Keep getting your foot in. You'll be fine. Soleil to Vanderson. Vanderson inside for Ederson to Luca. There's a lot of Brazilians in this team. Pep's picked it up. He's gone back to Hine. We're going to get this ball forward, not faff around at the back. Or on the ball now. Is he going to hoof it forward? He's not. Clausen to Rankin Costello. Someone get the ball forward. Lowry back to Orr. Orr with a chance to make something happen here. Lowry again down the right-hand side. Through for Clausen. Clausen to the edge of the box. In for Pfeiffer, and Pep has a shot saved by Merkovic. I'm going to have to learn to say Pfeiffer very quickly this year, I feel like. We've got ourselves a corner. Lowry to take it. Is someone going to get on the end of it to give us the draw that we deserve in this game, or can't get there? Nishimura's going for it on the edge of the box. Is he going to find someone? Rankin Costello needs to get this ball forward. Doesn't. That's going to be the end of the game almost instantaneously. And do you know what? 1-0 isn't bad. Unlucky boys, it would have been nice to win, but it wasn't to be. Feels like a good shout. We will keep improving as these guys get to know each other. Our dynamics right now are shot because I've brought in so many new players. And also because a couple of our players are being a pain in the ass because they didn't get new contracts or because they couldn't get new contract or whatever. So we're sorting that out slowly in the background. But Brighton predicted to finish 12th, losing just 1-0 to them with, I think we'd say, more or less their first team out. That's not bad. I mean, the media thinks this is my first team, which just shows they're not paying it. They even say my preferred formation is a 4-2-3-1. But they think this is my preferred formation, which it isn't. It's not. That would be the players that might be in it, but it certainly wouldn't be. I don't know. I don't make the rules. Looking at, let's get rid of these friendlies now. They've done their purpose in the transfer episode. We are going to come. I think we'll come back for Manchester United. I know it's a bit soon in the season, but it gives us an idea of where we are. We can go from Manchester club to Manchester club. And then we'll go from there once we've got a gauge on how the season's going, knowing full well that run of City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, and probably Villa is going to destroy our morale. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can make something good happen, though, and we'll go from there. Like I said, we will come back for the Manchester United game. So thank you for watching, guys. I have, as always, been Chasing Lonely. Do subscribe. I'll learn English. Ring the bell. Leave the comments down below. Until next time, thank you for watching, stay safe, and have a good one.